What's up, racing fans? This is Keith with Each and Every Stride, coming at you with another racing recap for January 27th. We're going to be talking about the events of around the horse racing world, some big performances we saw on the track. So I'll be recapping and talking about those results here on Racing Recap. So this video a like and also subscribe to Each and Every Stride here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate that support. Let's talk about the huge performance that we saw in the Pegasus Stakes by Whiter Barrio. So this was Whiter Barrio's fourth Grade 1 victory of his career. It was almost the fastest Pegasus time, too, since Nick's Go, another great horse, won it back in 2021. This must have been such a emotional moment for Safi Joseph. It was, actually. I saw him in the post interview, and he trained this horse before. He lost him to another trainer, and then now he's back in the Safi Joseph barn, winning the Grade 1 here in the Pegasus on Saturday, January 25th. White Barrio beat a closing Locked, and Locked was hindered by that outside post. So let's talk about it, what we saw on the track. I thought it was a great race. Locked was hindered by that outside post, and White Barrio did win by 6 1/4 lengths. Locked started slow, had that outside post that I mentioned, came on really well, but the White Barrio was much the best in this field. He's back in great form, really likes Gulfstream Park. So, sent off as the 5-2 odds there. So White Barrio pays $7.60 to win. Locked is your second place finisher with $3.20 to place there. And looks like Skippy Longstocking, horse that actually was going to be my top pick, was my top pick in the race, lost by a neck in third place and paid $4.40 to show. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with White Barrio now in the 6-year-old campaign. I've already seen some tweets online about him possibly going overseas again in the Saudi Cup. So that's going to be a decision for the connections, not for me. But, I personally would like to see him stateside here. They actually tried that experiment once, overseas. Didn't really work out. I mean, some of these horses, they just can't get accustomed to the surface there. And I'm not sure if he was even in the greatest form, but now he's in great form back at Gulfstream Park. So shout out to White Barrio here as a 6-year-old. That was a great Pegasus race there. So hopefully you cashed on that one. And here on Racing Recap, and also I went over the Southwest Stakes. So we had a big Southwest West Stakes winner here in Speed King. So this is Speed King, a horse that I was very high on going even into the Springboard Mile. And we're going to talk about it here with Speed King. So with this was Kentucky Derby points on the line. So let's pull up the field we had originally for this one. So this was the Southwest Stakes. I was actually talking about this race with the Road to the Kentucky Derby series here on the Each and Every Stride YouTube channel. So I actually had the second and third place finishers, but lo and behold, another horse from Remington proving much the best on the front end. It was Rafael Berrano with a very good ride. I just thought it was a great ride because he actually had a nice front running speed and really had something left in reserve. That was something that, really kind of fended off, even American Promise there, tried to make that middle move on him early. So Speed King put away American Promise, and then he had to really dig in to win the Southwest Stakes because I want to talk about a horse that I mentioned in my original play here. I'll pull it up. Is that Sandman came in second place. He absolutely blew the start, hopped in the air. This gray horse hopped in the air. I was actually watching this one, and I just thought that, wow, this horse. I was like, there's no shot this horse has any shot at all. But as I mentioned here, he really is an improving horse at the right time and passed horses in the PPs. I mean, did he really pass horses? This was a really, I think, even it says contender there. I think this is a contender for the Kentucky Derby. And that was a very good performance to come on for second. So exceptional performance for second. Nothing to take away from the winner, though. Speed King. This was a horse I was very high on going into the Springboard Mile. And Coal Battle got up at the wire against Speed King. So really, Speed King did nothing wrong. It was actually a great ride by Bejarano, as I was saying. So for Ron Marquette, the trainer, This is an intriguing prospect with speed that looks like a router. He's really built like a router. So I'm excited about the prospects of Speed King. Went off at a great price there. So, and then Tistastic came in third place. My value long shot did come in third. Very consistent. Just outnecked Patch Adams there. But yeah, Tistastic does what he does, right? He's in the money finishes against pretty tough competition. I thought that was a good field there for the Southwest. Now, my number one pick, Gaming, totally out of his game early. Just did not look comfortable. Was in the back, and I actually envisioned like a pocket trip, as you see here in the notes that I shared. Wasn't even close to that. I mean, he was like towards the back, and I think Jockey did a great job just to kind of take care of this horse as the connections regroup. But shout out to Speed King there. Thought that was a great performance there as we get excited for this road for the Kentucky Derby Trail. Thank you so much. It's just a quick little recap here with racing recap here on the Each and Every Stride YouTube channel. Looking forward to the big week though. I'm going to have 3 videos coming out here for the Withers from Aqueduct, also the Holy Bull from Gulfstream, and the Robert B. Lewis from Santa Anita. So keep it tuned here for the Each and Every Stride YouTube channel. A lot of horse racing content on the way. And we also have our Super Bowl contenders too. So we have Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a rematch from a few years ago. So I'll be talking about that one as well. I'm sure I have a bunch of friends that are excited on both sides of that one. So let me know who you like in that one as well. But keep it tuned here. Each and Every Stride, we're just really heating up, get closing in on 100 subs. So appreciate you hitting that like button and remember to subscribe. Let's keep it moving and keep cashing. Let's go, everybody.